Alright, usually I don't make videos on a Sunday to respect the Lord's Day, but this is important. This is important. This is a big deal. I just got done talking to my friend for the first time since I've been out. He was at a church he never goes to. You know what I mean? He quit a church that I quit a long time ago. I'm like, so it surprised me. And I was like, but that's another story. He's like, oh, anyways, he was like, this is what the video's about. He's part of Greg Cates' team campaigning. And I asked him personally, I'm like, is he really going to dismantle the good old boys? Like he said in the paper, he's like, yes, but he's going to do it orderly. You know what I mean? Not like I would dismantle the good old boys. You guys know how I tried to do it. Not extreme like that, you know. I told him, I'm like, yeah. I actually tried to dismantle, like, by force, you know. You know, not like that. But this is what the video's about, really. I'm like, if he promised to fire the police chief, like the first part, you know, the first thing he does, he'll win. I'm like, he's like, he is going to fire the police chief. I'm like, oh. So that's why I'm making this video. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. So I'm like, so Pocatello, we're voting for Greg Cates. I know it's an uphill battle against the other candidate. I know it's an uphill battle, but we got to do it. You know, it's not very often someone will dismantle the good old boys from the leadership position. You know what I mean? Apparently Greg Cates was done dirty by the police as well. That's a good sign. I thought he was one of them. You know what I mean? But anyways, enough about that. What else do I have to say? This is the guy right here. I tricked the FBI twice easily. Listen to me. That's for another video. Like all I had to do was be the Lee Harvey Oswald guy. I'm like, it's right here. Lone crazy gunman, right for the taking. Come and get me. That's all you have to do to trick the FBI. I'm like, child's play. But anyways, since I did that, listen to me. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm talking about. So, I might actually be able to vote myself for Greg Cates. Maybe. I haven't checked yet. There's probably like a police unit guarding the voting booth to not let me vote. I'm not kidding. Already stationed there to stop me. You can't stop the animal. No, sir. Roger Shea, your days are numbered in the police chief position. Yep, according to my sources. Yep. So I'm helping Greg Cates' campaign. And I'm like, can you tell Greg Cates that I was done dirty by the good old boys? And I have a jury trial in January. Can you put the word in for your friend here? You know what I'm saying? You know? I sat in the dungeon in cell 13. You know what I mean? I paid the price, you know what I mean, for fighting the good old boy. They hit back, and they hit back hard. But they're easily tricked, as we know. As you guys know, I'm not a YouTuber. I use the videos to taunt and trick them. Once I knew the FBI was watching the videos, I'm like, game over. I got them. Yep. The goal was to get the FBI to watch my videos the whole time. The whole time. Since they don't respect privacy or anything. You know what I mean? I know they're gonna watch. I'm like, I'm baiting them every time. You know, I'm baiting them right now. Come after me. You know, there was one time I thought they were gonna assassinate me. They might take that next step. You know what I mean? But that's another thing. I don't fear death. I don't fear death. I know where I'm going. You know, the place where Victor is right now in heaven. You know, shoot away. But now they take me and get me locked up. But anyways, enough about that. So, I might remake this video. as you guys know, I don't have a script for any videos. I just say what I want to say. Let the evil come my way. So I'm like punching them in the face. Like a telltale sign to know that I tricked you. If you're handcuffing me and you take Bibles off of me, you've been tricked. I was ready for you. And every time they've got me, they've removed Bibles from me. I'm ready for them. I don't mess around. So even though they know they got tricked, they still went full board. Full board, lock me up, throw away the key like I knew they would because they're evil. How do you know evil so well? I've been dealing with these good old boys most of my life. I've been dealing with these good old boys most of my life. I have. They're evil. They're so evil, it's not even funny. I'm like, even though I'm baiting them, I'm telling them that I'm baiting them. I'm still telling them that I'm baiting them. I'm still telling them that I'm tricking them. I still know they're going to charge in and handcuff me. They're still going to charge in. They're going to take the bait even still. That's how much I know the enemy. Isn't that crazy? Wouldn't they, after being tricked the first time, wouldn't they be smart and not mess with you the second time? No. No. You gotta understand the enemy. They're dumb. They're stupid. We got the power. Who does he think he is? I'm baiting him for a third time right now. Come and get me. Look at me. Look how much you hate me. You know what I'm saying? It's like my best gift. It's what the Wolverine does best is distraction. You know what I'm saying? That's why Gambit got his mission done so easily. It's because I was distracting them. You know, Wolverine distracts, Gambit does the mission. Wolverine distracts, you know what I mean? Get our real goal accomplished. What do I have to gain by getting captured and being tortured? Nothing. I'm a distraction. But this isn't a distraction. This is, we're voting for Great Gates. That's what this is about. We're voting for Great Gates. Somehow he's got to win. Somehow he's got to win. You know what I mean? It's an uphill battle. The other candidate's good, you know. You got the first place votes. So, I think of yours truly. I told my friend, I'm like, the people's votes, it's not a joke. The people's votes set me free immediately. Almost immediately. Voting matters. To set a man free from jail, and that my friend was saying, like, people got set free from being locked up from the January thing in 2020 because of a new election. You know what I'm saying? An election could set people that are in prison without trial for free. You know, set them free. You know what I mean? It's no joke. It doesn't just put a new person in the driver's seat. It sets people that were locked up unjustly, like me. It sets them free. Don't underestimate your vote. Your vote counts. It set me, yours truly, free. And that's why I'm trying to promote Great Gates. You know? That's what this video is really about. And I'm making a video on a Sunday. It's a big deal. And me and God aren't on the best of terms. Although he's been looking out for me. You know what I'm saying? I was locked up for a while. God and I are not tight, like people would think. I'm like, God's all I have. God's the only one that can help me, bail me out. He's not bailing me out. We're not on the best of terms, okay? But we're gonna make Great Gates win, and that's what this video's about. Full steam ahead, no looking back. You know what I mean? If I have to trick the FBI a third time, I will. I will to make Great Gates win. You know, but I'm running out of space, but he will dismantle the good old boys. He will, according to my friend. And I trust my friend. He's a strong Christian. Strong. Fred Dukes is his code name. The Blob, before he got heavy and fat. He's Fred Dukes. He's a big dude. But like, I told him he's my hero. He's like, you're my hero. I'm like, I'm the anti-hero. They hate me, okay? I'm not a good hero to have, you know what I'm saying? Everyone hates the Wolverine, and I use that to my advantage. They hate me so much that I can just use it to my advantage. I'm like, here they come. Here they come. 50 cops coming my way. Here we go. All hate. That's what I'm expecting next time. 50 to 100 cops. Last time was 20 cops. They keep raising the bar. So but God said, don't do eye for an eye. I'm not. We're voting. We're doing it the right way. So I'm like, there's a guy that can fire the police chief. And I asked my friend that. I'm like, can he really fire the police chief? He's like, yes. I'm like, Pocatello, listen to that. The new mayor can fire the police chief. Greg Gates can fire the police chief. That's a big deal. We can't fire him, but the mayor can. The new mayor. That sounds